you. Is there anything in particular, or are people just getting more confident saying that this is a good thing to do?
People are definitely a lot more confident. People hear all over the United States that things are doing better, that Sarasota has hit bottom in terms of price. And what else is happening is the people are selling their homes up north now because the market's turning everywhere.
Wow.
I talk to realtors all over the United States, and everybody all over the United States says inventory levels are low everywhere.
So for those of you who are thinking about actually selling your home, this is a good time to actually start putting it on the market.
It's a good time because we don't have enough stuff to sell out there. We have the buyers. I have thousands of buyers in my database, probably 15,000 people in my database. Not all of them are ready to buy, but I have them in my database, and some of them are ready to buy. You know, probably 1,000 of them are.
Wow! And so really, your issue is not having buyers, but having sellers. You need more sellers.
I need more. We need more sellers. We definitely need more sellers.
Wow.
So where are the buyers coming from then? Is there like an international component to who's lining up to buy from you?
Yes, there are Canadians, there are people from the UK, and those people all have cash. You know, they come here with cash, of course, you know, because they didn't get a loan down here. But we have those types of people. We have people from the Northeast. The migration really is from the Northeast, the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. I'm getting a lot of people from Pennsylvania.
So, you know, it's a really good time to, I mean, that just means that the house's chances aren't going to be on the market for very long either.
No, I've been selling them in 30 days.
Really? I have to get you to talk to my neighbor because this poor guy, he's had his house on the market for a really long time, and I have a feeling it's just, you know, who he's with as opposed to...
Well, there's 3 reasons why a home doesn't sell. Okay. And the first reason is price. If you don't price it right, it's not going to sell. If you price it right, it's going to sell in 30 days. And
how do you determine what price is it right? What are the factors that go involved in...
You look at what's sold in the neighborhood, or if nothing's sold in the neighborhood recently, then you have to go to the next neighborhood or the next neighborhood, but you have to look at, you know, the square footage and what upgrades were in it and what size the lot is. So there are many factors that go into determining how you should price a home, including what the market's doing now. So it's a whole lot of things that go into pricing a home.
What are the things that if you came to my house and I said, what will make it a good house to sell right now? What are the things that you would tell me when you're taking a look at my home?
I would tell you the main thing is to get rid of your personal photographs. You know, maybe leave a couple around. Anything personal. Less is more in your home. The fewer things that you have in your home that are personal to you, the better, because what you want is for a buyer to come into your home and imagine himself living in your home with his own things, not your things. So it's really important to do that.
Yeah, I would imagine too you want to take a look at all your belongings and say, do I own anything that might turn a buyer off? And say, oh, I don't want to, you know, I can't envision myself living here.
Well, and the other thing is curb appeal. You know, it has to feel good when you drive up to it, and it has to feel good when you walk up to your home. So your landscaping needs to be fresh, and your sidewalk needs to be swept, and your house needs to be cleaned, pressure washed, and you know, everything needs to sparkle because you've got competition.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as, are there anything that you would suggest as far as improvements? Maybe I know I need to do some things like a kitchen or a bathroom.
A little bit more over the long term.
The kitchen is what sells a home.
Really?
Oh yeah.
The kitchen is what sells a home. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and that's where everybody gathers. So everybody wants to have a nice kitchen. You know, many people are willing to redo the kitchen. You know, so if a kitchen needs to be redone and you don't have the funds to do it, then you have to price it so that somebody would be willing to buy it, knowing that they have to redo the kitchen.
And what about energy appliances, things like that? That you know, the
Energy Star,
or is that a valuable investment?
Well, that's
as well?
a green. You know, that's another green feature. You know, there's lots of green features nowadays that people are looking to save money on electricity and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's always a good feature to have green things in your home.
All right, so you have a very amazing program, and we talk about that all the time on our radio station, about that you guarantee your sales.
Yeah, yes, I do. I have a guarantee sale program. Yes, if we have to meet certain terms and conditions, and we talk about it, and each home is unique. So I have a program. It's called my Guarantee Sale Program, and you can see it at finesthomesinSarasota.com. You can go to that website, and it'll take you right to my page where you can register to find out more about it.
And is there a way to get a hold of you directly?
Yes, you can contact me on my cell phone, 941-315-3331.
So what will you be doing after you leave here today? Do you have homes to go out and see, or do you have...
I have a contract to write.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah. So, yeah.
For one lucky buyer and one lucky seller.
You bet.
And we have a few minutes left, but I also, we touched about this before. I always think it's a good idea for planning. Norm mentioned planning in the future.
Yeah.
You know, buying a home now for your retirement later, if the prices are I'm assuming this is the right time to do that.
90% of the people that I do business with are doing exactly that. They know that the prices are low. They're buying a home. They're not ready to retire. Maybe 10 years from now they are, but they're going to buy now because the prices are at such a point that when they're ready to retire, they know that they'll either be able to sell it then and buy something else pretty nice, you know, or you know, and some of them plan on renting it out, you know, while they're waiting to retire, and some of them don't want to rent it out. Some of them just want to use it for a vacation home in the meantime, you know. So it's a good thing. I'm getting a lot of those kinds of people.
And interest rates are at an all-time low.
Interest rates are great. Everything's in alignment. It's time.
And
it's time. The real estate market's coming back.
And I'm assuming that coming to you, you'll have connections with people that you could refer to for, you know, if somebody's looking for a mortgage.
I have a whole I have a whole spreadsheet of vendors. Yes, I have preferred vendors. Iltis Lending group is one of them, and yes, I do. And we only, you know, we recommend only the finest.
Sure. And the same thing if you had a property manager as well. If I wanted to buy a property,
yes, I have property managers. I have carpet cleaners. I've got pressure washers. I've got anybody that you might need. Pool people install pools. People clean pools. I've got everybody.
All right. Well,